Spent 7 seasons with the Broncos before retiring in 2016.
Yeah, now it's time for a new career. Romy Bean caught up with the former safety, and Romy, there are many similarities between his old job and this new one he's going to be doing.
Yeah, he has just wasted no time. Already on the move. At 30 years old, David Bruton is already on to his second career. He's currently studying to be a physical therapist and hoping his experience in the NFL will help him improve the lives of others.
That pain's more intense. That toe's still been jacked up like right over the whole knee.
So that was real painful.
I don't think there's an injury that I'm dealing with that's not come from football.
A little bit of pressure on him and it got the block. And that, I think, was David Bruton.
David Bruton played 108 games in the NFL. After 8 seasons, he walked away with 5 forced fumbles, 3 interceptions, 2 sacks, and 1 world championship. He also left with 6 concussions and a colossal list of injuries.
For David Bruton, as the car slowly heads to the Broncos locker room.
Some days are better than others. Some days I can't sit in the car for long periods of time because my knees just hurting. I have bulging discs in my neck, multitude of headaches here and there, whether almost debilitating.
Bruton's decision to leave the game of football had plenty to do with injuries, but it had much more to do with family.
More so, I was worried about it with interaction with my children, not being able to play with them in the same capacity that I want to play with them. Like, I'm a big kid at heart. I want to still be able to know what's going on and not be suffering from, CTE or anything along those lines where I'm not able to function in the same capacity.
By the time he retired from the NFL, Bruton knew exactly what his next move was going to be.
It's kind of geared me towards focusing on concussions with my history of them, the fact that protocols changed so much since 2009 to my last year, 2016, and still constantly changing. Just my input, my insight that I can do and give back to the community some way, somehow, in the concussion world, vestibular rehab.
In January, David was accepted to the physical therapy program at the University of Colorado Anschutz Medical Campus, class of 2021.
Got an email. I think I did a couple backflips. No, I was very excited. To be granted that opportunity to pursue my career. After not having any science classes at Notre Dame, and then for the past 2 years working my butt off, studying countless hours after putting kids to bed, and then studying some more till 2 or 3, just to put myself in position to be competitive in the interview process and still be able to rock it.
David has always been passionate about giving back. He's helped hundreds of at-risk elementary students through Bruton's books. And in 2015, he was the Broncos' Walter Payton Man of the Year. And he's looking forward to being able to give back in yet another way once he becomes a physical therapist. We'll be right back.